is in the system inside. And my A's.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So glad you could join us in Detroit, the home of the Pistons. And, of course, Jeremy Grant. Team moving on here without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Now, here's Cunningham. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Morant. Robinson, that's good. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Cunningham. His three-pointers off the mark. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Hits it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Pass to Fournier. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Bay. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
From the wing, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Joseph. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cunningham gets the bucket. For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morant. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Inside, here's Stewart. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Love. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. One-on-one here. Powell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. And here's Morant. He's defended by Bay. A reverse. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 6. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. And the Knicks good for 2.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
It's a pick by Love. Deflects the pass. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Quickly. And Lee pulls it down. Back to Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Valanciunas on the double team. Olynyk has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, obviously, this is one reason why Kelly Olynyk is out there. His ability to stretch the floor with his long-range shooting.
The Knicks with the lead. Over in the corner, Brown. Valanciunas inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Love. And the dunk by Love.
That's an example of great timing in the pick and roll by Kevin Love. Great job reading the defense.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Brown drives in. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
To the paint. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And stolen by Diallo. And a wide open look for Lee. Nice shot from the wing. Lee's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant outside. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Detroit basketball. Next substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Lee. He tries for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Morant outside. They need this one. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to...
And some good action to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. Here's Bay. Cunningham with it. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes. New York trailing. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character that they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Fournier's shot is off. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham with the ball. And Cunningham with the slam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. There's a screen from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ. And that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. Trains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Morant tries in. Got a piece of it. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Cunningham. A second chance effort, and he drops that one in. Cunningham's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Morant. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, leading by 5. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Fires from deep. Another 3 for Detroit. And even though he played at an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trailed by 9. Down low. Robinson left side. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Right side, Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Dort wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Joseph. And so it's Detroit heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one.
On to the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
And with with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
Everybody get up, get up, get up, get up out of your seat. Just here. You better make some noise.
Knicks trailed by 7. To the wing on the left. Hayes, no good. Over to the left wing. Diallo with it. Right side Bagley. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Bagley. 5 to shoot. Screen by Olynyk. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. New York moving the ball around. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
A drive by Lee. Jackson looking around. Here's Bagley. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And there's the drive. Grant. He's in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Diallo. It's stolen by Dort. Morant with it. He's picked up by Lee. Back to Hayes. Now Morant. Bagley brings the double team. Here's Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Power down with both hands.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
There's Lee with the 3. And no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
They set the pick. Pass to Cunningham. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 28.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
No good from Valanciunas. Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham looking it over. On deep. The shot comes out.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Stewart. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Bay. No good with the triple. Dort attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart is screen to the paint. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. Yes!
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, they've got a choice to make here. Go for the quick foul and send them to the line, or do you try to D up to get the stop? I'm sure they'll go for a quick steal. If they don't get it, the foul may come.
For your Pistons dancer!
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. We told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Astor quickly. This one for three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Joseph down low. And here is Bay. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's an 8-point distant lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so the Pistons take the win. A confident win, and one where they...
He coming like he Jay-Z, no cap.